Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Team Building with Ryan. Today we're going to be doing the movesets for our 6 Pokemon that we chose. That was Ampharos, Ferrothorn, Gyarados, Rotom Heat, Lucario, and Sableye. Again, another team with no outstanding weaknesses, which is kind of crazy, and I know I started off this by saying that it was going to have, teams are going to have, outstanding weaknesses, and that's fine. But, I've been proving myself wrong. So, the Ampharos, I didn't mention before, but I took the idea from a guy named Ninja. Oops, I clicked something. A guy named Ninja Sayo. It's Ninja Syao. He's on Nugget Bridge. He posted, I think, an article, and then he posted a Rate My Team about it. And I'm taking his Ampharos, and it just turns out that he also runs Ferrothorn and Rotom Heat. But I'm not going to be taking his sets. I might be taking a few things here and there. Just in case. I don't really see that I will, because I have other better options for my team. So, Mega Ampharos. I already put in the Ampharos because that's pretty obvious. This guy runs Protect, Cotton Guard, which is a pretty awesome move, Thunderbolt, and Dragon Pulse, right? Now, once I finish inputting everything, I'll explain to you the purposes of each of the EVs and all of everything they do. For the most part, we do take EV spreads from other people because I'm not very good at figuring out what the EV spreads should be, and it's just easier for me to take things that have already been proven. And since they have been proven, we don't have to worry too much about other things. So he runs 188 HP, 148 defense, 76 special attack, 4 special defense, and 92 speed. Now, what this allows him to do is not only do Thunderbolt and Dragon Pulse give him pretty much unresisted coverage, barring Ferrothorn, he gets a lot of bulk and a lot of really good power. It's a pretty solid Pokemon, and Cotton Guard's there to bolster the defenses against, physically attacking Pokemon. The spread outspeeds both Azumarill and Mega Mawile and gets an one-hit KO with Thunderbolt on Azumarill and a Cotton Guard up against the Mawile, so the Mawile can't touch you. Now, there's a bunch of calcs that I can go through, but I'm actually just going to ignore it for right now. We'll go into detail at the next episode. So that's the Ampharos. Now, I'm going to use my personal Ferrothorn. I'm not entirely sure where I got it from, to be quite honest with you, and you can see it right there, but it's interesting because part of it seems to be a combination of what's his name? Randy Qua. Oops, I just did not mean to do that. There might be sound. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, oh, great. I have to mute this and we have to go through the video. It's mostly a Randy Qua, and I'm not really sure, but I found it from Cybertron VGC's videos. He did a video on Ferrothorn and an analysis on Ferrothorn, and Randy Qua was one of the persons that he showed. One of them was... I'm just trying to get back to the spot I was in the video. For another Pokemon. And one was Ray Rizzo's and one was Randy Qua's, and I like Randy Qua's a lot better than Ray Rizzo's. It's more defensive. So this is the set that I run. It's Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs with Protect, Leech Seed, Power Whip, and Gyro Ball, along with 252 HP, 50 defense, 50 attacks, 74 defense, 132 special defense, and a relaxed nature. Now, what these EVs allow me to do is survive a bunch of different hits, and the 50 EVs are allowing me to take out Rotom Wash with Power Whip. Now, Gyro Ball is crucial for hitting Gardevoir, so that's one of my checks to Gardevoir right here. Those who don't run Focus Blast, but even then, I think with this EV spread, we can survive a Focus Blast from not Choice Specs, but Life Orb Gardevoir Modest. So that's gonna be that. Now, I like this. There might be other options that we can as we test around. Maybe I think Ray Rizzo's Ferrothorn might actually prove to be pretty useful on this team, considering how we have a lot of special attackers, and our only 2 physical attackers will be Gyarados and Ferrothorn. So I'm going to hit Gyarados right here. Now, I'm taking this from the article Gyarados Veches DSCSS. I honestly don't know how to pronounce that, but it's on Nugget Bridge. It was posted on April 30th, and it's a comparison of the teams between Harrison and Zach. I don't know who they are. They're probably pretty famous, and I have no idea who they are. So I'm going to be taking Zach's Pokemon because I think they fit our team a little bit better. If you haven't already noticed, I actually did this episode already, and Camtasia screwed me over, of course, again. So we're going to use Wakanberry, and I'll explain why in a second. So we're going to be running Taunt, Thunder Wave, giving our team some speed control, especially for the Ampharos. Waterfall, and he runs Stone Edge. I don't personally think Stone Edge is going to be a good idea. I'm actually going to run Ice Fang instead. Okay, I'm actually going to run Ice Fang instead, combining both Zach's and Harrison's Gyarados. He runs 252 HP, 20 attack, 20 attack, come on, let's get in there, please. 20 defense, 28 special defense, and then the rest in speed. Now, he also runs a impish nature, which is very lovely. A very nice nature for this. And now, what this does? Well, the Wakanberry and the 252-28 allows you to survive Modest Mega Man X Thunderbolt 100% of the time. That's crazy, especially considering most Manectrics are timid. So that's kind of nice to know. I mean, granted, you can only survive one of them, but then you get an attack off, which might be why we might consider, you know, running Earthquake instead of Ice Fang. But Ice Fang is good for, like, Garchomp and stuff, something that our team can't really handle very well at the current point. With this, it 2-hit KOs Tyranitar all the time. It also outspeeds Jolly 252 speed Tyranitar, and, you know, it's just all around a pretty lovely set. So then the next Pokemon we're going to be borrowing from Zach is going to be his Rotom Heat. Now, this thing runs Citrus Berry. I think Citrus Berry is a very solid item. It runs Protect, Will-O-Wisp, pretty much the standard, standard Rotom Heat set. You know, you probably won't find very many other sets, you know, move wise. And then we're going to be running 244 HP, 4 defense, 188 special attack, 4 special defense, and then the rest in speed. Now, it's also going to be running a Modest Nature, which is going to be very crucial to the set. This set, for those of you who are not aware, Ray Rizzo once brought a Mawile designed specifically to take fire moves. So, like, I think it was designed to not be one-hit KO'd by Charizard's Flamethrower in the Sun. I could be mistaken. I don't remember exactly what its purpose was, but it's basically a super bulky Mawile that is really difficult to take down. What this Rotom Heat does is it effectively checks that Mawile, because with the overheat and the special attack, it's a guaranteed one-hit KO every single time, as long as you're not already at -2. This set also survives Draco Meteor from Salamence, and I'm not sure how much it dishes out back to Salamence, but yeah, at -1 it will outspeed Mega Kangaskhan, which is kind of cool. And I don't understand this one sentence. For max health, knocks 252 HP, 4 special defense, Aegislash, out of substitute range for 2 turns 100% of the time, assuming leftovers heals it back up. Now, what I get from that is pretty much Aegislash can't stay safely in on this Rotom Heat. It can't substitute against it. It can't attack it, because in the paragraph below, he doesn't put a lot of information on this, but it is able to take 2 Shadow Balls from an Aegislash. Now, I'm assuming that's a bulky Aegislash, not a special attacking Aegislash, but with some special attacking investment. So, I guess 252 Quiet Nature. So that's pretty important. That's a really important tier to sit in. So I'm very glad that this Rotom Heat, because Aegislash gives all my teams problems. So yeah, Lucario, we're not going to be stealing from anyone, because not many people run straight up Lucario. We're going to be running Inner Focus because that's just going to help up a lot better, especially if we see like a Kangaskhan. We can start off with Gyarados, Lucario, and then he doesn't really have an option against us. I think we'll outspeed Kangaskhan. So we're going to be running Protect. We'll run Vacuum Wave, Aura Sphere, and Flash Cannon. Now, I'm not too happy with that, to be quite honest with you, but when we test it, we'll see if that's something that we can improve upon or not. And then we're going to be running 252 Timid. There's not really much else you can do. It's not like he's bulky. He's not going to really be taking too many hits. I mean, he can take one or two non-super effective hits. Now, the Sableye we're actually going to be taking from Justin Flynn. His Sableye is meant for Trick Room Team, but what I just found out when I was rewatching the video was that it actually survives a play rough from a Azumarill, which is really, really lovely. So he's running Mental Herb. That's cool. Obviously, we're going to be running Prankster. He runs Recover, which I think is completely necessary. Will-O-Wisp. Fake Out, and he runs Foul Play, but I think the combination of Will-O-Wisp and Foul Play tends to, you know, kind of cancel each other out. So instead, we're going to be running Knockoff, which is a KC equals Ock. Knock off, yeah. It's legal in VGC. Most Pokemon can't run Knockoff in VGC because they it's a move tutor in Black and White 2, but however, Sableye does learn it as he levels up, so that's something that we can do. So 160 positive defense, that brings us to a bold 252 HP, and then 96 special defense. So this is a really, really, really choice set. Our team is incredibly bulky with the exception of Lucario, but they're not really slow. They do, I mean, Ferrothorn's slow, and Sableye's pretty slow. But for the most part, okay, so Ampharos is slow too. But they hit certain speed tiers that we really need to go. Like he can handle Mega Mawile and Azumarill pretty much. We'll have to run Calcs and see if it's true. And he did run Calcs for us. We are going to be using Break My Team. One of my subs, one of you guys, suggested to it. I'm sorry I don't remember your name. I don't remember who it was, but I looked into it and I really like it. It doesn't give you a lot of information, but it does like 30-40 calcs for you at once, which is really nice, and it shows you like problem Pokemon and things that you might have to deal with. Looking at this team, I think we're gonna have a problem with Gyarados. Not Gyarados, Garchomp. Garchomp hits pretty much everything super effectively except for Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn is gonna be our ticket in there. And yeah, so. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, but maybe we can figure out a way around it. So, I mentioned all the Pokemon. So Ferrothorn is a combination of Randy-Qua and my own stuff. Ampharos is from Ninja Sayo, from Nugget Bridge. Rotom Heat and Gyarados are from Zach from some article. I don't really know your name, to be quite honest. Let me see. I'm going to click your name and see if that brings me to a page that says your name. No, it's just Zach. Oh well. And then we have Rotom, Heat, and Gyarados from that guy. Lucario we just kind of made up ourselves, but it's a pretty easy set. And Sableye is from Justin Flynn. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you at the next video. Peace.